What's going on, people? This is Shot, and today I kind of just wanted to get out the office for a second to kind of talk about something that's kind of been on my mind for a little bit. So that's what we're here to do. All right, so I guess what we're here to talk about today is something that I've actually have dealt with for the past couple of years, and in the past year or so I've been starting to get over it. And I feel like it's something that a lot of entrepreneurs and people who are kind of trusting themselves have the same issue, which is confidence. So just a little bit of backstory. As a kid, I kind of dealt with confidence issues. I was a little bit, huskier. I was, dark skinned. And so I used to get joked and all that stuff for being, dark skinned, had a pretty, large size head. So I used to get joked a lot. But I remember like my parents, my mom, my sister, my cousin Michelle used to always be like, yo, you're so handsome, you're so smart, you're this, you're that. And then probably once I got to high school, I started to believe it. So I was good. Like I went to school, high school, college, did good, moved away for a little bit, still had like a lot of confidence. I felt like I was the shit. And then as I started to get in my early 20s, I got rocked a little bit. What rocked me to my core was actually two things. It was once a breakup, or actually it was a dumping. I got dumped when I was 23, 24. That rocked me to my core. And I feel like the reason it rocked me is because she ended up going with somebody else. And so that kind of made me have to look at myself and like, you know what, you're not as dope as you say you are. And then the second thing was when I decided that, hey, I want to work for myself. I really want to do, digital market. I really want to be voice online. I told my mom, and she was the person that always told me that you could do whatever you want to do, you could be whatever you want to be. But when I told her that I wanted to do that, I didn't get that same confidence. So the one person that I always look to for confidence, saying you're the best, you're the greatest, you're the smartest, you're the most handsome, really wasn't as confident in me pursuing my dreams and me going after the things I want to do. So when I was like 24, 25, those things really rocked my confidence a lot. So. And so, I feel like that lack of confidence actually carried over to a lot of different aspects of my life, as far as me being around my wife or meeting my wife and engaging with my wife. I felt like I projected confidence, but I probably didn't have much. Or deep down, I knew I wasn't really confident, this confident guy that I was projecting myself to be. I felt like I carried that over into friendships. I got a point where I just wanted people to like me. And I guess that was supposed to give me confidence, but it didn't. And I realized that that's just me being fake. But the one area that I feel like it kind of touched me the most was business. And the reason I say that is because when I said that this is what I was going to do, I didn't have any confidence in myself at all. Like my wife literally had to talk me into it 2 times. I realized that I didn't go to school for this. I didn't have any formal education. I just was pretty good at it. But me not going to school for it, me not being taught underneath somebody, me just learning, on the go or just by doing it, I felt like, who am I to say that this is what I want to do? And who am I to be able to give advice to other people on how they should actually grow their business? That stuck with me for a while. And actually, to keep it 100% real with you guys, probably up until last year. All right, so last year, 2018, nothing really in particular happened. But the one thing that I found myself doing was trusting my instincts more. Trusting, really believing in what I was able to do. Like I said, there was nothing that kind of motivated that. But I just listened to myself more. I was giving out advice that people were actually following, and they were killing it. They started to grow their brands based off the information that I studied, I practiced. The things that I just thought of, people were utilizing it and actually killing it. So to me, that started to actually grow my confidence. Like I said before, me just trusting my intuition, me being able to just say, hey, this isn't a good look for me, and walking away from it, actually grew my confidence. Me saying, hey, I don't want to work with these certain people, actually grew my confidence. And it got me to a point where I'm at now, where all I'm doing now is trusting myself, trusting my intuition, knowing that I'm confident enough to say, hey, this is actually what brought me here. So this is what I need to follow to help me grow my business, grow my brand, get more clients, instead of trying to be with all these other people. And actually, to take it back, another thing that kind of helped me was, this might sound real weird, but last year I did a video where I said I'm quitting Gary Vee. It pains me to do this, but I feel like today's the day that I unsubscribe from one of my favorites, Mr. Gary Vaynerchuk. So anybody that knows me knows that I used to watch Gary Vee like all the time. Like any video that dropped, I was the first one watching it. But I got to the point where I didn't know what was my thoughts or what was his thoughts. And so I stopped watching Gary Vee for like 9 months. I recently started watching it again because it's just very entertaining. But I just stopped, and then I only relied on what I knew, what I could make happen, and what my intuition was. So you might be thinking, why is Rashad telling me all this? Like, it's a good story. I love to hear more about, what you got going on, but why are you telling us all this? And the reason I'm telling this story is because I'm having a lot of conversations with different people who want to go after their dreams, who want to start businesses, who want to just live the life they want to live no matter what it is. And a lot of people just don't have the confidence in themselves to just be like, fuck what everybody else say, this is what I'm gonna do. And so I'm here to kind of say that stop worrying about what other people think. Fuck what they think. It only matters about what you think. So go after that. Put something out today. Put a video out. Put a blog out. Do a vlog. Just don't think about what other people have to say about what you got going on, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. And once you start to live by that, your internal confidence will start to grow. The way people perceive you will start to grow. Your business will start to grow. So yeah, I don't want to really do no intro, no outro. I'm gonna end it with, fuck what everybody else got to say.